this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Xinyue kiosk.
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Xinyue kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
You're right. I do like the Mora.
But why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do. When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon, so I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
Oh, no wonder! Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you. That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed. Yes, the nation has been closed by order of its deity, the Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before. Raiden?
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year. Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
Uh-huh. That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of the statue of the omnipresent god.
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Whoa, that's harsh.
The Anemo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods, and of these, eternity is nearest unto the heavenly principles. All right then. Was there anything else you wished to know? Ah, that was a good one. Failing a divine trial. How they came up with that excuse, I will never know. That said, the reason why the Qixing were so eager to resolve the incident and stop pursuing the culprit was indeed because they received news in secret that Rex Lapis was not dead. I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you ask? Have you ever heard of this particularly convenient Adepti art known as gifting dreams and visions? All right then. Was there anything else you wished to know?
Yeah, about that. Before the Qixing made their announcement, we listened to a lot of people talking on the way. Most of them put the blame for everything on Childe.
These are indeed false accusations. But it remains undeniably true that Childe did send people to the Jade Chamber to prevent the Adepti and the Qixing from defeating the ancient god. I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all it's worth on the foreign relations front at the moment, browbeating the envoys of the Fatui. Ha! Those poor Snezhnayan diplomats. If it were not for Childe's exalted position as a harbinger, I'm certain that they would have shifted all the blame to him and called for his dismissal by now. All right then. Was there anything else you wished to know? The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Keqing is absolutely right in saying this. Now, though I did laud Ningguang's desire for power, believing this to be a good thing, and thought as a matter of course that she must have been behind the Qixing's plan to take governing power over Liyue from the hands of the gods and Adepti, could the original person who brought up the idea of seizing power have been... All right then. Was there anything else you wished to know?
That's right. Zhongli, now that you don't have your Gnosis, what's going to happen to all the Mora in Teyvat? Since Morax is dead, are they all just gonna disappear? Also, isn't the Golden House the only mint in the entire continent? Will it even continue to work?
The Mora present now will not vanish. But the Golden House will indeed have to cease operations for a lengthy period of time, since creating Mora requires the use of the Geo Archon's power.
This is terrible! We're all about to run out of Mora! The world is coming to an end!
Yes, this is indeed a major issue from a financial standpoint. Well, I suppose we'll just leave such troublesome matters to the Liyue Qixing to debate.
Then, did you at least set some private funds aside for yourself?
Oh, a private fund. This does seem like a good, logical, common-sense idea. It's a shame.
What's a shame?
It's a shame that I didn't think of it at the time. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience. I suspect that some serendipity must first come into play.
I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement. Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project!
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much
Alors,
lately.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang.
est-ce que t'es sûr de toi?
Involved in this would be a huge opportunity. Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience.
Oh, moi je suis en
Since the
train de
news
faire
made
mes
it out a
défis
few
sur
days
Genshin.
ago, I have already had many people
Je passe.
contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project. Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should
T'as quoi
like to
comme défi à
entrust to
faire?
you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the
Ah.
materials have been assembled. 3 key items are, however,
Ah, moi déjà, ouais,
still
j'ai des trucs à
outstanding.
faire dans la théière aussi.
They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my
30 secondes par
ignorance,
contre avant.
Lady
À tout de suite.
Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but I've never even heard of those other two.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wonder Cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber. Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core itself. Although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question of if, but of when. I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find, and in addition, the first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question. You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyuet Harbor's development plan for next year,
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless. Whoever gets to it first takes the market.
Haha, what a coincidence. I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some Plostrite just the other day. So excuse me all, but, I have some business to do.
no. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will be snatched away from us.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge deal! Let's get involved!
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested? Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will ask you about how to run a business! Then we'll never be short of Mora ever again.
Of course. But how much information I share with you will depend on your performance. The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, please take them there. I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site in person. When you do arrive, please seek out my secretary. Remember, this is a race against the clock. A rare opportunity presents itself to you. Do not let somebody else snatch it from your grasp.
Je savais pas que tu étais parti.
J'ai dit que j'allais AFK.
Ah.
Je suis parti chercher mon goûter en même temps.
First we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh?
Ma maman, elle a ramené des Kinder Pingui.
Oh, j'adore ça.
Ma'am,
Bah, elle en a ramené qu'un seul en fait, mais.
Ah, tu me coupes.
Mais elle a ramené des Kinder Bueno aussi. Donc.
Lady Ningguang has set up. As it happens, we
Bien.
have some information about the materials that I really think might interest you. Come on, let's find somewhere a little more private.
Alors.
Get down to brass tacks.
No, I don't need it.
Ah, don't be like that. Hey, come on, don't go! Why don't you stand there after her? Oh, right, yeah.
Did you hear that? They said they had some useful information! Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out.
Oui, bien sûr.
They're not here. Let's keep looking.
Attends, je vais être dans un chargement. Parce que moi je vais aller dans une théière justement aussi.
Well, will you look at that, ma'am? Nowhere left to run. Don't
Le
worry,
samedi on fait
not bad,
l'épicerie.
guys. You give us some more.
Ah, c'est aujourd'hui qu'on fait
you a
l'épicerie du
little
coup.
info. Everybody's a winner.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this.
Je suis allé faire les courses, mais j'ai pas fait l'épicerie.
Ah, bah ouais, mais c'est un peu le.
So what? She's low.
J'ai acheté du beurre.
How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from us, huh?
I've already
Du coup, j'ai
told
plus
you.
l'argent.
I don't need your information. If you still
Et je
can't
vois toujours
grasp
flou.
that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy to forget.
Come on, ma'am. You seem
Il s'appelle Liu la balafre.
I shouldn't have to spell this out to you. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay?
J'ai pas
It's about
rejeté.
you taking out your money and handing it over.
Mais non, 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 accepte pas, accepte pas.
I won't.
No more
Là, accepte.
excuses.
Si c'est une demande de théière, accepte.
You have money. I
Ah.
saw you. Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering a table full of food.
T'inquiète, je suis dans une théière
only
du coup.
taking a few
Nevermind.
bites. Then she knew a kiosk.
C'est pas bien de montrer les gens du
J'aime
bois.
qu'il a les invitations ouvertes.
Same story each time. You order all the
Tiens.
signature dishes, take a few
Mon frère
bites,
Jumpy.
then you're on your way again. How could you afford to be so
T'as des nouvelles de lui, hein?
wasteful if you weren't from a rich
Pas
family?
trop en ce moment, non.
And since you're so rich, What's the loss to you in giving us a little spare change, huh?
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor. But here we are. Perhaps... yes. Let's call
Du
it...
port Ormos.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not
C'est avec les
right.
gyrocristaux? C'est le 83, je crois.
We're just
En fait,
settling
il
information.
faut un truc pour lire la
If she
musique.
lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
Oh, you again.
Lilith.
Et j'ai tous les gyrocristaux
Lilith
du coup.
doing here? Did you do this? You ought to mind your own business. I swear.
Silence. How
Et
dare
voilà,
you
mes 2
threaten
achats sont
innocent
faits.
civilians. You're
Niveau
coming with
10.
us.
No, don't be angry, sir. Please, let me explain.
Je peux faire un vœu du coup. C'est
pour un vœu.
C'est pour un vœu.
Shenhe.
Ah mais attends, mais je peux en refaire d'autres.
My name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe.
J'ai des succès, j'ai les 200.
Paimon. And
Hop, 5 primo, 10 primo. Ça fait 15 de plus, merci. C'est d'avance.
Thank you for helping to defuse the situation. I could have dealt with it myself, though.
J'ai un collègue qui est pour le
Smashing
Maroc.
his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
Pas très gentil le collègue.
you can't do that. That's way too violent. This is Liyue Harbor.
J'ai cru que t'allais dire Ronald McDonald, je sais pas pourquoi. Alors, je suis à
Apparently not.
44 de pitié.
How exactly have you...
Ah, violet. Trop tard, mec.
That would be my
Ah, vous
son
êtes...
calling.
Oh non, œil de la...
Je crois entendre un ventre qui gargouille.
Œil de la perception, Vanik était mort.
That's right. They said you went around all
C'est un truc nul.
ordering this and that and the other, but only took a small bite of each dish.
C'est un truc nul.
Then of course.
Bon bah, voilà, je suis à 47 de pitié, j'ai rien. Non, il augmente pas l'attaque, je crois. Attends.
Chingson, Glaze Lily, Violet Grass.
Oui, mais il me semble pas.
These are my
Ah si,
usuals.
pardon, je pensais que c'était de l'EM. Excuse-moi. Je vois toujours flou.
Medicinal herbs?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shenhe there for a big medicinal meal.
Oh Maxence, tu es prêt pour refaire des donjons?
Work on an empty stomach.
Ok. Oh par contre moi ça me dégoûte, je dois attendre lundi pour le truc de carte là.
Think Shenhe might be an adeptus?
Ah parce qu'en fait je peux plus avoir d'adversaire. J'ai tous eu. Et je suis bloqué au niveau 4.
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought your prescription.
Chingson, Glaze Lily, and Violet Grass, please. Half a pound of each.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in stock.
Thank you.
She's really eating them.
My hunger has now abated. Thank you. Rather awful. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After consuming a large quantity of them, bitterness is all that remains.
So, how can you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant food? If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town and order a whole table of food and eat it all in one go.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious, but should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle to my continued spiritual development. Sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Return to the mountains. That proves it.
Je veux bien que si ça ne te dérange pas.
Enough about me.
Okay.
What are your plans from here?
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot! We came out to take part in the Rebuild the Jade Chamber competition! And now we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win! Were you interested in the contest too, Shenhe?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest. However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my
donc je suis bien
assistance.
bloqué, je dois bien attendre lundi
Don't
pour
worry.
expliquer.
I ask for nothing in
Tu
return.
peux venir aussi, tu veux, Maxence.
Wow! You really don't have to.
Ah.
But having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
Then let's not delay. I have a plan.
Great! Paimon bets this is gonna be the awesomest plan ever!
I am not sure whether or to what extent this plan can be classified as awesome. I do, however, believe it will be highly effective. We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us. Then, we alone shall become the victors.
Vito! That is not acceptable! Not by a long shot!
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and one-upmanship.
Look, we want to win this competition fair and square, okay? Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils. Let's start at the top of the list and work down. So, for Plostrite...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there. So, it's you.
Baizhu? What are you doing out here?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so much wound dressing all of a sudden?
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Far be it from me to pry into my customers' personal affairs. Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now. I don't suppose any of you are looking for part-time work by any chance?
No, we've got other stuff to do. While you're here though, you seem to know a lot. Have you ever heard of something called Sunset Vermilionite?
Ah, the variety of Plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. When activated, Sunset Vermilionite rises up all the way into the clouds. It's very rare indeed. As far as the virtually all Sunset Vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But the Feiyun Commerce Guild would know far more about this than I do.
Okay then, let's go ask at the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Ah. Après, il va falloir que je fasse des synthèses.
You're quite welcome. Good luck to you all. And if there's anything further you need from me, just come to the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Oui, oui. Dis-moi quand toi tu l'es du coup. Ah! Merde.
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught off guard. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happen to see you.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now. I'll deal with them myself shortly.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master. With you on the job, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here.
Je sais pas.
We want to ask you for some information.
En fait, c'est...
Traveler, Paimon, please wait a moment. Shu, I need to
En fait, non,
entertain
putain,
some
je sais
guests.
pas.
Please
Vas-y,
continue
hop.
with your work for the time being, and we'll discuss the matter of the guild's orders in more detail later on.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in peace.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today.
Oh non,
What's
il y a un
going
0
on?
pour le Maroc.
And how, pray tell, may I be of service?
Oh non, pas ça.
Have you ever heard of Sunset Vermilionite?
Oh, I see.
Oh.
So
Oh.
you've entered Lady Ningguang's
Oh, oh.
As well? Do you mean...
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some Sunset Vermilionite, but only one piece. We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction, and a lot of interested parties have already come to us inquiring about the price. At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing the final transaction price may be in excess of 500 million mora.
500 million?!
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated, and it's just not worth it.
But
You can only imagine.
Sunset Vermilionite?
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Who?
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away.
Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him.
142K.
According to records of Drifting Clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store
Je
his
peux le faire
rarest and
3
most
fois en tout, donc
exquisite
2.
treasures, among which was some Sunset Vermilionite. After Sea Gazer
Oh là
passed,
là, mais
the
j'ai encore
abode
de la
was
merde.
abandoned,
J'aurais
and
EM,
the
mais
location
je
was
suis
lost
nul.
to time. Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk
sera
history
jamais
books
stuff,
just
Ayato.
recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other, I'm now fairly
Ça doit
certain
faire
that
2
it
ou
is
3 semaines
situated
que
in
je
the
farm
Lisha
encore, putain.
area.
That's great! But is it really okay for us to just go and take his
Et les procs, elles sont
treasure?
infectes.
Wouldn't it be a little, you know, disrespectful?
Ah, l'eau
Him
chaude.
being an adeptus?
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Sea Gazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like this bother him.
Open-minded? I have not heard of Sea Gazer being described in this way before. May I ask where you read that?
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go.
There's something about this young lady that reminds me of a good friend of mine.
J'ai pas vu.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Combien?
Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious
Lol, pardon, mais...
designs, especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms. Plus,
Trop facile.
it's likely to be crawling with monsters after being abandoned for so long. So please, be very careful.
Okay, we will be. Thanks, Xingqiu.
Ah. Oh, coupe def. Oh non, mais sérieux? Ça... Qu'est vos mères en fait? Où? Où ça t'as mal? I. Alors. Goddamn. Ok.
Shincho said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art.
Ouais.
But now that I have removed it, we can inspect the area more closely.
Après, dans 8 minutes, je peux le refaire.
That's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over there?
Putain, non mais sérieux quoi. La fleur attaque TC. TC. Putain.
Suivons la libellule bleue.
Bah écoute, moi je dis on va tester cette plume parce que si c'est le DC qui proc c'est cool. Probablement.
Les ficelles de glace.
Probablement.
Faut que je change d'élément, putain, c'est chiant.
Et non.
Mais non, que c'est le counter de Messi.
Putain, mec.
Je crois que j'ai pas pour lundi.
Quand? Oh.
Mais par contre, vendredi, hein, 2 DS plus, j'allais récupérer mon bac.
Ourge. Bon alors la fleur, s'il te plaît.
Bon, après je reprendrai le mardi 3 janvier.
Moi je reprends le jeudi 5 janvier. Oh non.
Moi je reprends 3 semaines après.
Non mais c'est vraiment de la merde hein. Attends, j'ai encore j'ai une plume avec 3 stats, attends. Je vais câbler.
Le fil bleu sur le neutre, le fil rouge sur la phase.
Mais le téléphone il va envoyer dans le mur. À chaque fois que je vais sur un site, ça me fait un écran noir. C'est vrai que je vais faire tout ça. Par contre, quand Eto il sort 66.
Bon bah du coup on va synthétiser tout ça. MDR.
The hunt begins.
Je crois que j'ai assez de Je crois que c'est juste les morales que j'ai pas. Les os, je pense que j'ai assez de nectar. J'ai clairement assez. Et Rossidéritz.
What? Weren't we at a waterfall just now? How did we suddenly end up here? Oh, so many clouds. It feels like we're high up in the sky.
I believe this is the abode of that Adeptus. With any luck, the Sunset Vermilionite we're looking for should be in here.
Really? Let Paimon see. Huh? Isn't that the Sealy from before? Look, it's gone and
Non, je mettrai
snuck
clairement le
beneath
set de
the
Tartare, je
clouds.
pense. Vu comment c'est parti.
And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here
Oui.
don't seem complete. Oh, could there be something below the clouds?
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an Adepti art used for spatial partitioning. If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintaining the Adepti art.
All right, then let's do it.
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. I don't know where they are hiding, so we'd better be careful.
Oui. Hein? Ah.
Well.
Encore en chargement là.
Ah, je peux marcher sur les nuages.
Je suis prête maintenant.
Unleash! Manifest!
Voilà, ça dégage. Ah non, pas encore. Mais non, mais je parle d'un ennemi que j'arrive à passer dans le vide. Voilà. Non, bah non, mais il marche sur les nuages aussi. Mais putain, mais c'est quoi ces nuages? Alors dessus, tu
Après,
tombes
je me rassure en me disant, même si j'ai pas les artefacts pour l'instant, j'aurai le perso. Ma paye approche, Noël approche. 200 primos par jour approche. Et je sais. Oh putain, Nilou, elle est pas bien. T'inquiète quand on lancera. S'il te plaît. Nilou, 2757 HP sur 55 293. Oui, merci. Wow. Non mais ça régène que dalle, j'ai 55 000 HP, c'est normal Max.
Unleash!
Ok.
Manifest!
Alors.
Je dois faire quoi de ça?
Oui, demain il y a encore.
Ça va être un plaisir ce défi solo là.
Ah ouais, elle est trop bien, Naïda. Ah. Il t'en reste combien à faire? Ok, je peux en refaire un après, moi, by the way. Bon, on restera dans ton monde du coup, vu que je récupère une récompense.
Oh, ça y est, j'ai capté. Oh. Heureusement que je suis pas blonde, hein, putain.
Ah, je lag pas moi. Ah. Bah non, j'ai pas de problème. Oui.
Plane.
Ah voilà, j'ai 40 969 HP. Par contre, si ça te dérange pas, bah du coup je quitte, vu que c'est attends, il t'en reste un, non? Ok, après j'irai faire une synthèse vite fait après. C'est pour monter l'arme de Scara. Bah je l'ai mis mouvement vagabond du coup. Mais... Ah non, je l'aurais pas dit comme ça.
It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this?
C'est un boss ou c'est comment?
Moi je pense ma plus grosse réaction. Bah je crois que c'était... Ça joue entre Diluc et Klee.
Time to act.
Bah c'était au tout début du jeu donc... Je connais trop de chiffres. Bah Klee c'était novembre 2020. C'est vraiment la première bannière de Klee. Oh! Ah mais de toute façon tu mets un hydro, tu mets Nilou avec un Dendro, c'est abusé. Ouais. Bah c'est simple, ma team avec elle c'est, enfin ma team avec Nilou c'est Naïda, Team Nari et Kokomi. Kokomi pour le heal, et puis pour reply aussi. Team Nari DPS, Naïda sub DPS et Nilou qui les démarre avec le Dendro. Une chenille!
Whoa! We're gonna fall! Is everyone okay? Look! The Celiac disappeared beneath the clouds again!
Non ta gueule.
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
Une chenille. Ouais, pareil. Ah, moi c'est les crocs brisés. C'est les crocs pour l'arbre.
Et putain.
Unleash.
Obey.
Ah putain, et maintenant il me faut 4 il me faut 4 dorés. Le problème étant que je n'ai que 5 violets. Ah, il m'en a rendu un haut. Je vais mettre Ayaka pour voir si j'ai le double. Si j'ai le double, je rigole trop. Ah merde, dommage. Bah en fait je mets, enfin vu que j'avais 5, je me suis dit vas-y, j'ai une chance sur 5 d'avoir un autre truc. C'est que ça m'en rentre un pour que je puisse faire le deuxième. Et ensuite j'ai mis Ayaka pour tenter ma chance avec les 10%.
Oh, allez.
Ça va, son arme elle est niveau 80 pour l'instant. Filtrer les 7. Ah oui, MDR. Bon.
Let it rain. I'll race you there.
Je vais voir.
Sweet fairy. Don't leave me. Drop.
Unleash.
Le code il commence par quoi?
Bet you can't keep up with me. I'll race you there. Bet you can't keep up with me.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, tu fais ça. Pourquoi tu dis ça? Ah oui, merde, c'est vrai que... C'est vrai que... Faut que tu sois au moins niveau 30. Hein? Mêlée en général en vrai. Hein. Le deuxième j'ai déjà mis.
Luckily there was a pool of water at the bottom.
Le premier, je suis plus sûr.
That could have ended very differently. Hey! That Sealy's on the move again. Let's catch up with it.
Ah, je l'ai déjà mis aussi. Mais merci quand même.
Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
Oh, je dois aller au donjon de Dayato.
Ah oui, c'est vrai que j'avais pas fait.
Alors, t'es pas Kong.
Prouve-moi l'inverse. Moi, je suis sûr que du tiers des gens là, dans ma vie, ils se font une partie d'échecs tout seuls dans leur tête. Bah, du fait que je suis quelqu'un qui pense beaucoup à moi, je serais quand même dépassé.
Manifest! Obey! Cryo incarnate!
Imagine. J'entends. Oui, je sais. Je pense qu'après je ferai un peu l'histoire. Un peu, bah c'est un peu pour se tirer.
Unleash! Obey!
C'est quoi cette merde?
Hein? Oui, bah c'est rien, c'est mien. Ah. Oh non mais j'ai vraiment
Je l'attaquant,
tué de la
putain. C'est bon, arrête de bouger, fils de pute.
Fleur def attaque ER quoi, c'est bon.
Il prend aucun coup le mec.
Ouais.
Unleash.
Drop.
Obey.
Can't handle your drink, huh? Ha.
Oh le lag là, putain. T'inquiète, t'as pas à être désolé. C'est le jeu qui lag, c'est pas de ta faute.
C'est pas toi le développeur du jeu.
Voilà.
Mais putain! J'ai pas compris.
Wait. Ah, je peux pas monter la fleur, je peux pas plus monter la fleur. C'est bon, je suis là.
Obey.
Polish KO. Attends, j'ai combien d'attaques avec... Oh, sans les boosts pyro, j'ai 2599, on en parle.
By ordinance divine.
Ah, du coup, je vais faire un make-it au Maxence. Oh non, qu'est-ce que tu as à faire?
Let it rain. Starball.
Mais putain, mais c'est pas possible.
Il saute pas. Juste aller dans ma terre. Oh mais attends, le transformateur paramétrique, je l'ai pas fait. Ah, je ne savais pas que tu allais jouer au Overwatch.
Il faut à tout prix que je finisse ce défi de merde. Putain. Hein? Genshin, défi solo. Je joue Shenhei, en fait je fais un défi solo et je dois... Ouais. Ça je l'ai fait. Le serpent d'eau à 4 têtes.
Ouais.
Ça je l'ai fait ça. Je l'ai pas joué à ce moment-là. Shenhei là je la joue là actuellement. Bah au pire je stream donc si tu veux regarder.
Alors moi aussi j'aimerais savoir comment. Oh Scarra, c'est le Tokrit qui monte. Let's fucking go.
pars en ranked. Vous vouliez finir?
Je veux terminer mon truc. Et après peut-être.
Look over there! Could that be the sunset
Ouais, t'as le temps.
Vermilionite?
Oh là là, je suis malade.
Je me sens triste. Alors.
Is this the sunset Vermilionite?
Putain.
It's so huge. That's true. But
This way.
then again,
This way.
why isn't it floating?
Plaustrite doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only after being activated does Plaustrite reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
Wow, Shenhe, you seem to know everything about this.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling story after story. I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like this.
Hold on a sec. Paimon just realized something. If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? Heck, we'll be dragged up into the sky too! But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it? This rock must weigh well over 1,000 pounds, surely!
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
Are you sure? Be careful!
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a Plaustrite
Allez,
sample
proc
this
attaque.
large must be highly valuable.
Oh
I will
non.
be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged. My safety.
That's right! Paimon shared.
Attends, Chao il va passer à combien d'attaques avec cet artefact? Parce que je lui mets clairement.
If this heavy lands on you, you're gonna get yourself
Dessous!
hurt, no matter who you are. Gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy objects. It's just common sense.
Is it now? Well then, thank you. I'll go on ahead with the Plaustrite. Let's meet at the building site later.
How is Shenhe able to carry that
Excellent.
huge rock all by herself? Adepti super strength much? We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building site.
Ah oui, putain. Ah oui, mon gars, t'as besoin de sang, tu vas dans les équipes de tout le monde. Putain. C'est handicapé pédiste, ça.
C'est un singe.
Oh là là, j'ai pété un câble. À tout moment, je suis sur les appels, ça me casse les couilles.
Renong.
Longue.
Ça parce que ma connexion pue la merde. Mais toi, nique ta mère, chacal, tu me fais la merde. Ah, là, tu fais que. Je sais pas comment je suis sur la TPD, sur la. Je suis sur la.
On lit le charcot.
Ça doit être bien drôle.
Putain. Blabla, dialogue, blabla, ferme ta gueule et laisse-moi jouer.
Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this.
Non.
Vas-y, c'est merde, je vais même pas aller sur Overwatch en fait. Comme ça, je suis capable de jouer.
Faut pas dire ça.
Ah si, clairement.
Mec.
Même appuyer sur R2, ça bug. Je m'explique comment c'est possible.
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
How can she lift that massive rock all by herself? She's gotta be one of those Adepti, surely.
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing, so that in the coming year I may reap a more bountiful salary.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. Congratulations, this item is approved for submission. I'm going to award you full marks for the Sunset Vermilionite item. May I take your name?
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete.
Quoi?
I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be here any minute now.
Shenhe! And Ningguang's little helper!
Ce marteau de pion mort là, il m'a mis en moins 200.
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. No wonder. The rarest talent turns in the rarest Plostrite specimen. But I have to correct you on one point.
Mais tu peux rien, c'est
It's not
Taco.
helper, it's secretary.
Okay then, Miss Secretary, what do you think of the rock we found? Pretty amazing, right?
In truth, it is the finest piece of Plostrite we have received so far. If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the Jade Chamber, which will enable us to proceed to the next stage of construction. As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodations for the contestants. If you need a place to rest, you are welcome to stay there. Now, please excuse me. As you can see, there is still a lot of work to do on the building site.
Le truc qui est grave, c'est que j'ai plus de dégâts et plus de
Shenhe!
soins que mon
Shenhe! Just now on the way over, pretty much
Tu sais très bien que le problème vient pas de toi alors.
Oh, really?
What kind of reaction is that? So strange. Aren't you happy about it? Whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon can't help but hold her head up high and break into a big smug smile.
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an Adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect, as if I'm set apart from the common folk.
Yeah, because that's how Adepti are. At least the ones we've met are pretty unique and reclusive, too. Way different than normal people.
But I am not...
Shenhe?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set foot in that abode. I'm just a little fatigued.
Well, Byron said that there are some makeshift hotels we can use, right? Let's go check in and take a rest.
No need. I simply need to find myself a secluded place in the wilderness to sit and meditate in silence.
You can't do that. It's dangerous out in the wild on your own. When you're hungry, you go and eat something tasty. And when you're tired, you go lie down in a nice, comfy bed. Alright? Seriously, don't punish yourself like this.
Okay. If you insist.
Great! Now we're talking. Let's head to our hotel.
pense que je vais décaler sur Overwatch aussi, du coup.
Moi, en vrai, je crois qu'il me reste pas grand chose à mon chapitre, donc j'aimerais finir, ça serait trop bien. J'atteigne le niveau 30 de l'aventure.
Faut juste que je fasse la phase où je suis, puis c'est bon.
Hi there! Checking in, are we? You're just in time. We only have 2 rooms left. Since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber, we've had a constant stream of people in this area. And not just workers either. Visitors, business people, tea sellers, all sorts. So, business is booming for me today. Very few vacancies. You're lucky you got here when you did.
Great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. The other room is just through the door on the left. Here are your keys. All right. Hope you enjoy your stay. Please excuse me, I'll leave you to it.
Shenhe, you should go get some rest. We'll hang around outside until the other room's ready. Paimon's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat around here. Paimon couldn't help but notice one of the guests walk in with a huge grilled chicken drumstick before. Let's buy one for Shenhe too. She can have it as a midnight snack. Or save it for breakfast tomorrow.
All right. I will head to my room for now. If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will hear if you knock on the door. See you tomorrow.
Hey, isn't that Cloud Retainer? What's she doing here? Let's go and say hi.
Il peut pas te descendre, putain, non, c'est à moi de monter, putain. Le mec il a des ailes, moi j'en ai pas. Faut arrêter quoi. Le mec.
One trusts you have met Shenhe. So, are you getting along quite well?
So far so good, yeah! So, you know Shenhe too, Cloud Retainer?
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor. All the Adepti living today are acquainted with Shenhe to some degree.
Cool! So, what's her Adeptus name anyway? Calling her Shenhe feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful. So Paimon's thinking maybe it'd be better if we called her by her Adeptus name instead.
Her Adeptus name? Why, pray tell, would Shenhe have an Adeptus name?
Don't all Adepti have a special title they go by?
On this latter point, you are correct. However, Shenhe is human.
Oh, right. Wait, what? What? You knew already? So is Paimon the only one who didn't know?
Do you mean to say that she presents differently from ordinary human beings?
Well, to start with, her problem-solving methods are extremely direct.
Ah, yes. She was like this all those years ago when one first met her. In this respect, she has not changed. One first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god's remains. Being of an ever-vigilant disposition, one entered immediately to inspect the scene.
Salut les oiseaux.
Salut.
Comment vous allez?
Et toi?
T'as changé de micro.
Oui, c'est sur la manette PS5, j'ai pas mon casque. Et on va bien, merci.
Ah, comment ça, vous êtes plusieurs?
Oui, bonjour.
Bonjour. Goat, c'est toi?
Mais en même temps, on comprend pas trop ce qui se dit à la manette, mais...
En plus, toi, on parlait d'Overwatch juste avant.
Je vais pas pouvoir venir, je viendrai peut-être plus tard dans la soirée, mais là, je vais regarder les géants de fer avec Goats, du coup.
Ah, ok, parce qu'il y a Amogus ce soir 22h30.
Ah oui, c'est vrai.
Ouais, d'ailleurs, je sais pas si je pourrais être là.
Ah merde, bah on espère quand même.
Ben, je verrai. On verra en temps et en heure, mais je le confirme pas.
Ça marche.
Y a qui pour l'instant là déjà qui vient le temps que je mette le disque?
Moi probablement.
Moi aussi.
Et une nouvelle de Quarky Totoro?
Non, je pense pas qu'ils pourront.
Allez, ah oui c'est vrai, il y a un foot il me semble. Ouais.
Bah l'heure c'est surtout pour ça, tu vois.
Bah du coup les amis, je vais vous laisser en...
Ok.
Plein de gros bisous et à ce soir pour ceux qui viendront à Mogus. Bisous.
À toutes.
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually
La qualité du son était
even had the stalemate
incroyable.
continued.
Qu'est-ce que c'était pas bien. Bon allez les dialogues là, putain.
Je t'avoue, pareil, moi j'ai le même problème, putain.
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind, and she had experienced her fair share of this, even at a tender age. Seeing that she was homeless, one decided to adopt her. Indeed, it is one to whom she refers. Xianhe has an extraordinary constitution, making her well adapted to practicing the Adepti arts. All the Adepti cherished her talents, and so we were willing to train her. However, her homicidal urges did not subside with age. Rather, they grew stronger day by day. Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity. Consumed by malevolent energy, she is prone to bring harm to those around her. Such is the magnitude of the danger this poses, that her soul must be bound with red ropes to keep her homicidal instinct at bay. The red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. They also seem to have rendered her somewhat inexpressive. Perhaps the red ropes are so powerful that they have suppressed some of her other emotions as well.
Et en plus, il me demande d'attendre.
Il se passe quoi là? Il filme le sol en gros plan là.
Now that Xianhe's path has crossed with yours, please be sure to treasure the gift that fate has given you.
Je crois que même le caméraman du jeu, il en peut plus.
Caméra.
Now Paimon gets it. You came out here to check up on Xianhe because you were worried about her, didn't you?
Huh. You dare draw such a facile conclusion on the nature of one's present excursion? Incorrect. The truth is that while Liyue Harbor may seem peaceful today, danger is always lurking in the shadows. Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to be the era of the contract between Liyue and the humans. Well, one is most curious to observe how she will respond to the coming storm. If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a witness to her achievements. But if she does not, the Adepti shall not hesitate to seize control. Let us conclude our conversation here for today. One has occupied enough of your time, and night is approaching. Be sure to get ample rest.
So, Xianhe isn't an Adeptus after all. She just grew up around the Adepti.
master has relayed my situation to you, I take it?
Oh? How did you know?
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep.
C'est long.
You come in. I was worried that something may have happened to you. So I went outside to check and caught sight of my master. On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me this morning.
Je joue à Overwatch, mais je peux pas tout de suite parce que sinon ça va tout me faire recommencer là.
After all, Master is...
Ça me casse le crâne.
Very talkative.
On est dans la même merde.
Paimon had you down as an adeptus this whole time, but it turns out Paimon was wrong.
It's okay. I don't mind.
Oh, Sabrine.
The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner, because in my experience, trying to explain is a futile pursuit. Still, though you mistook me for an adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable. Instead, you treated me as you would a friend. For this, I am very grateful indeed.
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real adepti, too. Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend. Whether you're an adeptus or a human isn't the important thing. First and foremost, we're just plain old friends.
Got it. Although I don't know quite what it entails in terms of what
Ta gueule, Paimon, c'est bon.
I must say I like the title, friend, very much indeed.
Great! Well, now that we're all rested up, we should start searching for the other 2 items on the list. But before we do that, let's go to the building site and ask Ningguang's little helper how the progress is going. After all, Sunset Vermilionite is so rare.
Pas du tout énervante. Hein.
Many competitors will really be able to find any. If it turns out some of them have given up already, we'll be able to take things a little more slowly. Oh, and another thing. We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside.
Je crois que si jamais je vais chercher une récompense d'aventure, je serai enfin niveau 30. Récompense de quête quotidienne si je vais les chercher maintenant là, parce que là il me reste la jauge, elle est presque remplie.
Oh.
Ad Astra at... Thank you for completing today's commissions.
Merci.
Yeah, voilà ce que j'attendais. Je suis niveau 30 maintenant.
C'est bon, je peux aller sur Overwatch, allez.
Pareil.
Et voilà, je suis niveau 30 maintenant. On pourrait bien dire que t'as passé la moitié des niveaux, mais vu les jauges à partir du niveau 55...
Ah.
C'est la R60, je l'ai atteint que cette année. Hein.
Ah.
Alors que je joue tous les jours.
Depuis le début du jeu, c'est-à-dire en 2020.
Ouais, j'ai commencé 2 semaines après la sortie.
Bon, et ben écoute, la suite au prochain live.